Here are 5 keto mistakes that actually lead to weight gain. Who said that just because you're doing keto, you won't gain weight? Am I being in a hurry? Because that is the first mistake. Is that you have the idea that just because you're doing keto, you won't gain weight. Because it's keto, it's as much fat as you want. That's what some people tell you. That's not the case. I always try to remind you in these videos that the calories in versus calories out equation is what we always should come back to. What I love about keto and intermittent fasting is that we play with both parts of the equation. We can play with the calories in, we can make it less because we're actually less hungry during the day, and at the same time we're playing with the calories out. We are raising our metabolism, raising our growth hormone, we are making our body need more calories. So we are making the gap bigger and bigger. But you can make it as small as you want, or you can make it even a surplus. If you're eating more and more and more than you need, you will store that food in some way or form. If you are challenging the muscles and giving them enough nutrition and enough rest, they will grow and you will store muscle mass. But if you eat too much fat, or even too many carbs, and maybe you're kicked out of ketosis, or even you're still in ketosis. We're not going to talk about the case that you got kicked out. You are in ketosis, but you ate way too much fat. You will store them as fat. Now, the second mistake is the easiest way we overeat calories, is that we drink our food. Keto, intermittent fasting, anything that we do is a tool that will help us modify this equation, play with this equation. Drinking our food is actually gonna make it harder for us to commit to a calorie deficit. At the beginning, it's perfectly fine to do fat-rich smoothies, to do bulletproof coffee, to do all the things that help you get into ketosis. But as you are moving up with your diet, as you want to lose more weight, this is a very big mistake to do. Like, imagine that you can prepare a drink that is filled with MCT oil, coconut oil, you put some cocoa powder there and avocado and so many things in that really tasty drink, but it's over 1,000 calories. Now imagine adding it to what you're eating every day. You're adding an additional 1,000 calories to your day. That has to be stored somewhere. You're having too many cheat days. Now, who told you cheat days are allowed on keto? I'm not telling you you have to be deprived from everything that you used to love before keto. What I'm saying is that you can prepare them without it being a cheat day, because there are ways to prepare every single thing that you can think of in a healthy keto-friendly way. But I want you to think about it as you're having a cheat day, because we don't want to do that every day. The thing about having an actual cheat day with actual sugar and actually going over our carb limit will get us kicked out of ketosis, and we might gain weight from that day that we ate too much, and then we're gonna spend who knows how many days until your body can actually get back. You can get back in 24 hours, or it can take you a week. So don't count on cheat day. Count on the healthy alternatives that you can have guilty-free. Now, eating too much is just like eating too little. This is because when we are eating too little, there is a mode inside our body that can be turned on. It is something that happens inside our body when we are facing a huge calorie deficit. Our body gets concerned. It's like, what's happening? I'm gonna save everything just for emergencies. We're gonna do everything to a minimum. And so if your body requires 2,500 calories, it might require 12 or 1,500 now. So you can actually even gain weight with that. Little by little, it can go down and you might be in a surplus. Give the diet time to work in your favor. Don't rush it, or else it will backfire at you. Now, this leads us to the next one, is that we have to make other adjustments. We can't just rely on doing keto. Now, I'm not saying keto on its own did not help tens of thousands of people achieve what they wanted with keto. But what I'm saying is that there are some of you that had years and decades of bad nutrition, bad diets. Keto alone may not be able to fix it in a short period of time. The most important two things is to get enough sleep. We don't want our cortisol levels to work against us. And number two, we will start exercising. Now, I don't want you to think of it as something huge of a commitment that you have to add to your daily routine. You can start with 5 minutes of walking per day. If you sit around all day long, if your work is in an office and you get back home and you sit around without doing any sort of movement, start by going to the grocery store on your feet. Try doing all these little things that will get you moving and get you burning more calories and get you getting growth hormone up and up and up. That's what we want to do with keto. We want to get growth hormone as high as possible and insulin as low as we can. You can go up until you can maybe do 20 to 30 minutes of walking per day. And if you really want to up your game, you can start HIIT workouts. The high intensity interval training. This can really spike your growth hormone. Just like there are so many things you can do wrong on keto, there are so many things you should learn that you must do right. Like if you came to me and asked, I wanna do this right. I wanna start or continue with this diet in the right way. I wanna up my game. I want this diet to transform my life. Then as your friend, this video is exactly what I would tell you. So my friend, I'm gonna see you right here.